Hello everyone, welcome to the to- topic measurement techniques in biomedicine. I am Dr. Ravichandra Janapati, Professor, School of Computer Science Artificial Intelligence, SR University, Warangal. In today's lecture, we will discuss measurement techniques in biomedicine. Biomedical measurement techniques are methods used to monitor, analyze, and diagnose physiological activities in the human body. Modern healthcare depends heavily on accurate measurements. Doctors use different instruments and technologies to measure body temperature, monitor blood pressure, analyze heart activity, detect diseases, guide treatments. In this lecture, we will study basic measurement techniques, laboratory measurements, electrical measurements, imaging technologies, biosensors, AI in healthcare, future medical technologies. These technologies are widely used in hospitals, diagnostic centers, ICUs, wearable devices, and smart healthcare systems. Now, we will discuss basic measurement techniques. These are the most commonly used measurements in hospitals and clinics. First, we will discuss the temperature measurement. A thermometer is measures body temperature. Normal human body temperature is around 37 degrees Celsius. High temperature may indicate fever, infection, inflammation. Second is blood pressure measurement using a sphygmomanometer. So this blood pressure indicates the force exerted by blood on artery walls. Normal blood pressure is approximately 120 over 80 millimeters of mercury. A normal blood pressure may indicate hypertension, hypotension, cardiovascular problems. Next, third is the heart rate and respiratory monitoring system. So in this, heart rate indicates the number of heartbeats per minute. Respiratory rate indicates breathing cycles per minute. Doctors also perform visual inspection and palpation. Palpation means examining the body using touch to identify abnormalities such as swelling or pain. Now coming to basic laboratory measurements. Laboratory measurements help doctors detect diseases more accurately. One important measurement is blood glucose testing using a glucometer. So this is blood glucose testing using glucometer. This is very important for diabetic patients. Another important test is hemoglobin testing. Low level hemoglobin carries oxygen in blood. Low hemoglobin levels may indicate anemia. This is hemoglobin level. Colorimetric test. This is also called. So which can be used to find the level of the blood hemoglobin. So if it is hemoglobin is less, means the patient is suffering from anemia. Next, another test is urine analysis is another important laboratory test. Dispic tests analyze urine for sugar. So the test we are using here is dipstick test. So which can be used to test sugar, protein, infection, kidney disorders. Basic imaging such as X-ray is also widely used. X-rays here. Basic imaging techniques like X-rays. X-rays help doctors to examine bone fractures, chest infections, as well as lung infections. Laboratory measurements provide essential diagnostic information. Now coming to electrical measurements in medicine. Electrical measurements in medicine. Electrical measurements are most important biomedical measurement techniques. These signals originate from heart, brain, muscles. ECG or electrocardiogram measures electrical activity of the heart. It helps to detect heart attacks, arrhythmias, cardiac abnormalities. EEG or electroencephalogram. EEG stands for electroencephalogram. Measures brain activity. This EEG, which can be used to measure epilepsy diagnosis, then sleep studies, as well as this can be used widely used in brain computer interfaces. This widely used in brain computer interface. Next, another one is EMG, electromyography. EMG. This EMG or electromyography measures muscle activity. It measures muscle activity. It is useful in neuromuscular diagnosis, prosthetics, rehabilitation. Electrical measurements are non-invasive and provide real-time physiological information. These are the electrical measurements. ECG signal will be like this. ECG, which can be used for electrocardiogram, measures heart's activity. EEG, which can be used for brain activity. EMG, which can be used for muscle activity. Now, coming to advanced imaging techniques. Modern healthcare heavily depends on imaging technologies. The first widely used technology is computed tomography. Simply we can call it as CT scan. Computer tomography or CT scan we can call it as. CT scan combines multiple X-ray images to create cross-sectional body images. Computer tomography combines multiple X-ray images to create cross-sectional body images. Next, another one, magnetic resonance imaging. Simply we can call it as MRI. MRI uses magnetic fields and radio waves to generate detailed images of soft tissues. MRI uses magnetic fields and radio waves to generate detailed images of soft tissues. MRI is commonly used for brain imaging, spine analysis, tumor detection. This MRI can be useful in brain imaging, spine analysis, tumor detection. Ultrasound imaging uses sound waves. This is the ultrasound imaging uses sound waves to detect the disease. Applications of ultrasonic ultrasound sound waves will be pregnancy monitoring, organ examination, blood flow analysis. So in that purpose, we will use this ultrasound imaging. So in that ultrasound imaging, which can be used for pregnancy monitoring, organ examination, blood flow analysis. Nuclear medicine imaging includes PET and SPECT scans. These techniques imaging uses PET and SPECT scans. These techniques analyze metabolic activities and are commonly used in cancer diagnostics. These can be commonly used in cancer diagnosis. Now, biomechanical and molecular measurement techniques. Biochemical and molecular measurement techniques. Biochemical and molecular techniques are very important in diagnosis. They are very important in diagnostics. ELISA stands for enzyme linked immunosorbent assay. It is ELISA, enzyme linked immunosorbent assay. So it is used to detect antibodies, antigens viral infections. It is used for antibodies, antigens viral infections. PCR polymerase chain reaction became very famous during COVID-19 testing. Polymerase chain reaction. This is called as PCR test, which can be used for the COVID-19 testing. They will insert in the nose. So from there they will take some saliva that they will test. PCR amplifies DNA sequences for disease detection. PCR amplifies DNA sequences for disease detection. Western blotting is used for protein analysis. Mass spectrometry in proteomics and metabolomics. This can be used in drug analysis and metabolomics. These techniques help in identify disease at molecular levels. Coming to non-invasive monitoring techniques. Non-invasive monitoring techniques. Non-invasive monitoring techniques monitor the body without surgery or needles. They are going to monitor the body without surgery or needles. In that, the one is pulse oximetry. Pulse oximetry. Pulse oximetry, it is used to measure oxygen saturation as well as pulse rate. These devices become extremely important during the COVID-19 pandemic. Next, another non-invasive monitoring technique is continuous glucose monitoring. Continuous glucose monitoring system help diabetic patients to monitor sugar levels continuously. It is used to monitor sugar levels continuously. Wearable devices include smartwatches, fitness bands, smart sensors. These devices monitor heart rate, sleep, activity, stress. Telemedicine-based remote monitoring allows doctors to monitor patients from distant locations. So telemedicine-based remote monitoring. Next, advanced vital signs. In intensive care units, patients require continuous monitoring. In ICUs, patients require continuous monitoring. Advanced monitoring systems measure blood pressure, oxygen saturation, heart rate, cardiac output. Multi-parameter monitors combine multiple measurements into a single system. So this is one thing is multi-parameter patient monitor, which is used to combine multiple monitors to combine into a single system. Next, neuro monitoring system monitoring brain activity in critical ill patients. Neuro monitoring, which can be used to find the patient's neural activity during the critical conditions. These systems improve emergency response and patient safety. These are the vital signs measurements. One is temperature, heart rate, emergency service. In ICU we use next respiratory rate. These are the vital signs. Imaging guided interventions. Now the topic is imaging guided interventions. Modern surgeries use imaging guidance for improved precisions. Imaging guided for patients. Image guided surgery helps surgeons to visualize internal organs internal organs during operations. Interventional radiology uses imaging to guide minimally invasive procedures. So this is interventional radiology. With small minimal invasive procedures, we can identify inside the brain, inside the body. Sorry. Next, real-time ultrasound and CT guidance improve treatment accuracy. Real-time ultrasound and CT guidance improve treatment accuracy. Then another one is robotic assisted surgeries. Robotic assisted surgeries use advanced sensors and imaging systems for precise control. Sensor based measurement techniques. Sensors are become the foundation of modern healthcare. Sensors detect biochemical measurement. Biosensors detect biochemical signals in real time. It include glucose sensors, heart rate sensors, oxygen sensors. Biosensors detect biochemical signals in real time. Examples include glucose sensors, heart rate sensors, oxygen sensors. Implantable sensors are placed inside the body for continuous monitoring. Smart wearable sensors are widely used in healthcare and fitness tracking. Smart wearable sensors which can be used in healthcare and fitness tracking. Internet of Medical Things or IoMT connects medical devices through the internet. IoMT enables smart hospitals, remote healthcare, real-time monitoring, cloud-based medical analysis. AI and machine learning in medical measurements. Artificial intelligence is revolutionizing healthcare. AI-driven diagnostics tools analyze ECG signals, MRI scans, EEG data, medical images. Machine learning algorithms can identify disease automatically. Predictive analytics helps predict patient deterioration before emergencies occur. Automated signal analysis improves accuracy, speed, efficiency. AI is also used in cancer detection, brain-computer interface, robotic surgery, personalized medicine. Now coming to challenges in medical measurements. Despite technological advancements, biomedical measurements face several challenges. Accuracy and calibration are critical. Accuracy and calibration are critical. Incorrect measurement may lead to wrong diagnosis. Incorrect measurements may lead to wrong diagnosis. Data privacy and security. Next, another concern is challenge is data privacy and security. Because patient data is sensitive. Cost and accessibility. Medical devices or equipment can also be expensive. Proper user training is necessary to reduce human errors. Proper user training is necessary to reduce the human training. Researchers continuously work on improving reliability and affordability. Future trends in medical measurements. The future of biomedical measurements is very exciting. Personalized medicine will provide treatments tailored to individual patients. Nanotechnology based sensors will enable ultra small medical devices. AI and big data integration will improve disease prediction and healthcare management. Point of care testing allows patients to receive diagnostic results quickly without visiting large laboratories. Future healthcare systems will become smarter, faster, more connected, and more patient centered. So these are the future medical trends. One is personalized medicine with advanced diagnosis, nanotechnology based measurements, integration of AI and big data, point of care testing and its advancements. To summarize today's lecture, biomedical measurements are essential in healthcare. Modern medical systems use advanced sensors and imaging technology. Electrical measurements such as ECG, EEG, and EMG are extremely important. AI and IoMT are transforming healthcare systems. Future technologies will improve diagnosis monitoring and patient outcomes. Thank you, everyone. So, we will provide some MCQ questions also at the end of this lecture. So these are the some MCQ questions. So viewers can solve these questions, give the right answer. Which of the following is used to measure blood pressure? That is the first question. A. Thermometer. B. Sphygmomanometer. Electrocardiograph. C. D. Spirometer. Please write your answer. Next, second one. What does a pulse oximeter measure? A. Heart rate and rhythm. B. Blood glucose level. C. Oxygen saturation and pulse rate. D. Body temperature. Third, which technique is commonly used for imaging soft tissues like the brain or muscles? A. X-ray. B. CT scan. C. MRI. D. ECG. Now, fourth question. Which medical devices is used to measure electrical activity of the heart? A. EMG. B. EEG. C. ECG. D. MRI. Next, 5. Spirometry is used to assess which physiological function? A. Rental function. B. Lung function. C. Brain activity. D. Blood circulation. So, from this, I will conclude my session. Thank you, everyone.